Hey YouTube, it's Aaron, the big black dude. I call myself that because everyone else calls me that. So, I haven't made a video since last week, a lot of changes. I wanted to title this one something simple, uh, the results of doing a pure carnivore month. I've been strict carnivore since the beginning of June. I've been, don't mind the music. Again, I'm still listening to free YouTube songs, so get used to it. Uh, yeah, so I started carnivore months ago, but I wasn't really strict. Uh, about 2.5 years prior to that, I did keto to great success, and don't mind my red eyes. The allergies suck right now. I'm highly allergic to pollen and dust, and it's just flowing into the house. It's just coming in, which is fine. I gotta get used to it. Uh, so yeah, keto for a while, then carnivore, and I haven't really tried super strict carnivore. It's been more like a, you know, carnivore most of the time. Keto also. It was more of a carnivore keto mix, but I wanted to try full carnivore and see how it went. And I started at the beginning of June, which is right now. It's the what is today? The 12th. So it's been 12 days, full carnivore, and I have to say, I have some comments about it. For one, it's not as hard as, don't mind baby stuff here and fly swatters. It's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as I thought. It's not easy. For sure, it's difficult. And just doing meat every day gets a little boring. So we're going to start with some pros and cons. The pros are simple. The pro is the only reason why I do carnivore, period. I feel best when I do carnivore. Even from keto. You know, I just feel my absolute best when I do carnivore. Of course, I miss keto pizza and making keto muffins and fat bombs and all that other crap, but excuse me. I just feel best on carnivore. I wish there was more I could say about it. I love all the keto crap that I'm missing. I still make it for my girlfriend periodically. Besides that, I relinquished all keto crap out of my diet for this month of June, and I haven't cheated, because that's one thing I was doing when I was doing carnivore, and this is why this month is different than previous months, because I've been doing carnivore for about, 6 months, yeah, and so here's the cycle. I would do carnivore really good for week, 2 weeks, feel proud of myself, and give myself some fuck it room, and cheat. So my weight would go down, I would feel achieved, life stresses would come, and I would say fuck it, let's eat. And then it would just go right back up. Let me turn that off. Yeah. And that's how things have been. My weight would just constantly fluctuate. It's been like that for a while. I have lost over 130 pounds doing keto and then carnivore, which is a great feat, but I still have tons more to go. And yeah, Oh, by the way, I still have no idea how to make YouTube videos. I just throw these out here. I make them and then I post them. Not real structuring them yet. Still getting used to talking, finding my voice, expressing myself in a clear, linear way. So all this is practice. So if you guys enjoy just hearing a guy talk, with no real points, unfortunately. I do have points, mind you, but there's no real clear outlines in anything I say, because I was starting with the pros of a carnivore diet, and now I'm going into the logic of it or the reasoning of it, which it all ties together. But there in this brain, so much is going on all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I like it. So anyway, yeah, I was constantly cheating on my diet every week, 2 weeks. I mean, but it's a slippery slope, you know, especially holidays. I didn't realize. Now I'm gonna get completely transparent. I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. I never was officially a Jehovah's Witness, but my family was. Aunts, uncles, grandparents, what have you, and we didn't celebrate holidays. Holy shit, I had no idea how many holidays there were. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Like, everybody. Like, every 2 months there's a holiday. By the time one holiday ends and I go to the store the next day, they're promoting another holiday. I cannot do that. You know, so holidays constantly, and stressors and party events, and you know, some days you just want to have some Chinese food, which is not good. It's not good, but it happens. And yeah, I had to stop that. I had to make the personal choice to stop cheating. Now here's the thing, and this is we're going to get into tons of circuitous routes, and if anyone is listening to me talk, I'm not, like, if you want to build muscle, holy shit, take a day out to cheat, because, like, when you're on a keto or carnivore diet, your energy level slowly goes down throughout the days and the weeks, and your performance slowly goes down if you're not doing a few things. If you're not maintaining high levels of fat, which I found out the hard way, constantly, getting proper rest, trying to limit your stress as much as possible, and, well, we'll get to 4, eating frequency. I was trying to do the OMAD, intermittent fasting, just every, long-term fasting. I did a couple 2-day fast, 3-day fast. I did one 4-day fast. Did not go so well. Not saying I can't do it, but I'm not there yet. I have way too much of a physically demanding job and way too much responsibilities to take on that venture. But I am getting more minimalist. So what I'm doing is I'm slowly peeling back things. That's why one of the reasons why I went on a carnivore diet, because it's super simple. Think about it. Instead of preparing, chopping up some fresh zucchini or putting it through a little spinner to make spaghetti, putting the heavy cream and the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella and cream cheese, stirring it, cooking it on slow, stirring it up, cooking the chicken on the side. If you want to get crazy, you can make some fathead bread, or fathead garlic bread. I mean, the possibilities with keto are, limitless. It's amazing. But fuck, that takes a lot of time. I got kids, little babies, working 10 hours a day, trying to find proper time to sleep, getting up at 4:30 in the morning, going to the gym, making myself breakfast, it's too much. So, yeah, just put a ribeye in the oven, do a couple other things for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depending on how rare or cooked you want it. Take it out, fry it up for 5 minutes, and it's done. It's so much simpler. Simplicity is, besides it making me feel the best, like number 1A would be I feel amazing on carnivore. Number 1B would be it's fucking simple as hell. That's it. That's it. Simplicity beats the complicated rigors of preparing your meal any day. You have your fresh meat, your salt. You know, I make love to a steak. The way I make steak, I don't put as much effort into it as I would a very comprehensive meal. But I make love to that steak for the 5 minutes I'm preparing it. You know, patting it down, you know, getting the moisture off it, putting the salt on it, massaging a little bit, letting it sit for a while, patting it down again, gently on both sides. You know, I want to make a slow motion video of just me making a piece of meat because it's beautiful. Like, I feel the love. And when you make a fresh, grass-fed, super thick, super fatty ribeye steak with that type of love and attention, there's nothing better than that. It's almost orgasmic. Yeah. So, cons to carnivore. It's expensive as fuck. Yeah, that's the con. It's expensive. It lacks variety. You never really feel full. You feel satisfied. There's anyone who's done keto or carnivore, I never knew what being satisfied felt like until 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago. I had no idea what satisfied felt like. Not full, because you can engorge yourself with just food and food and food until you can't eat anymore. That stuffed and satisfied are two different things. I had no idea that existed. The 30 years prior to that of my life existing, no idea what just satiation felt like until keto, and then double time with carnivore. Because keto, you could still get bloated. That's one thing I noticed, especially eating, going to Moe's and getting a salad, a salad bowl with the cheese and the meat and the guacamole and the cilantro and the you don't feel hungry. You feel a little hungry the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes after eating it, but then after a while your stomach, it just expands and you feel full. Your stomach is bloated. You feel like crap the next day, but you feel full. And as I was getting more and more into keto, the plant foods kind of just fell off to the side, and carnivore just made sense. Like, I don't think no one comes to carnivore to be a fucking edgelord, by the way. If we're gonna just get really real, no one comes to fucking carnivore to be edgelord. If I could eat McDonald's and be happy, I would love it. If I can eat McDonald's and be healthy, oh man, that'd be the best diet in the world. I don't do carnivore because I want to. I do it because I have to. I'm a big fat black dude with metabolism of a 6-year-old menopausal woman. That's just a genetic rollout. Years of, eating junk my entire life. Now, at its core, in the bottom in there's some good genetics. There were good genetics before they were fucking destroyed by poor black people food. Whatever you could think of. Comment below in what you think of when you think of poor black food, which would be Burger King, McDonald's, pizza, Chinese food, government cheese, fucking whatever. Oh man, more tangents. I'll tell you one thing. Black people had it half right for a long time. Think about what we eat. Think about what, I hate to say this, think about what you white people would joke about us about in terms of what we ate. Pig's feet, which was fat, collagen, bone, oh, chitlins, which is intestine. What do? We salt the hell out of our food. We take we take discarded crap that you guys gave us, and we made salty, delicious food before the bread was introduced. Like, I often laugh to myself thinking about how dumb slave owners were when they were giving us the most nutrient-dense food, and then wondering how the fuck we're workhorses. You guys were giving us the best cuts of fucking meat, idiots. Yeah, that was my Dr. Jason Fung, you idiots, reference. Sorry. We can get back into that other topic, the what you guys fed us, another day. It's always a fun topic for me. Like, I just like shitting on things. So, cons, I said them. You can probably rewind it. It's day 12, like I said, of full carnivore. I feel great. I lost maybe, 10 pounds. My energy levels, there was a dip. Now, I'm going to say, this is why I was cheating every week or two, because when you get to this low point in the carnivore, because keto carnivore, it's a curve. You do it, if you stick to it, your body will, you get to a low point, and then your body will forcibly have to correct itself and start building up the metabolic framework to actually work with what you're giving it. You know, the body, we're going to start getting smart now. The body has a positive feedback system. The more you do something, the more it expects it. So every week or two, I keep on cheating. So every week or two, my body's going to be like, is it that time yet? It's going to crank up my ghrelin levels. It's going to make me super hungry, super cravey. My body's going to prepare for what it's used to getting every week or every 2 weeks. So if you don't give it that craving that it's asking for because it's used to it, your body's like, okay, we're going to have to start doing something different. So it will ramp up other hormones, other ketone bodies, other things, and you'll get out of it. But I just kept on going. I just kept on going into the cheat, eat what I wanted, and then go back. So it's more like a seesaw. But you know what happens is there's no forward movement in time. It's just constantly reversing back. The gears are going back and forth. Hopefully that made sense. So day 12, I'm not doing that. I went down for a little while. My energy levels were super low, and working a physically demanding job with 0 energy levels, holy shit, it was a bad week. I'm probably going to get a write-up for quality because of it, which is fine. 1 week is by the tail end of the week, I started seeing I felt better. And that's the other thing about keto and carnivore. Man, you really learn how to feel yourself. Like, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is now. People's brains are in such disarray from the food that we give it all the time. The crap food that we give our bodies all the time. There's no way we can process anything in here. There's no way we can process it. You know, all my friends are sick all the time. They feel bad all the time. They have aches and pains, and they have no idea why. And I keep on telling them, it's the food you're eating. You can clean out all the crap. It's clean out all the clutter, and you know, start to actually listen and process your thoughts. Now, when I'm low, yesterday I was at work and I was sweating. It's hot. I'm sweating, you know, doing physical labor, and I was like, shit, my salt's low. and I can tell my salt was low because the water was pouring in my body. I forgot my salt that I bring with me everywhere, and I was just drinking water, and I could just feel the energy levels go. Like as the water was coming out, I could feel it. So you get way more in tune with your body without the brain fog. Oh, you know, I should ice my knee, or I should ice my knee. I've been working on it a different way. Like you could feel the inflammation, you can feel the aches and pains, and the energy level so much better on keto, and then carnivore again. It ramps it up to a whole new level. All right, I'm gonna end this now because I have to go feed my son. He's in the room, stirring up a little bit. And hope you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up or whatever you want to do. No one's really watched them yet. And again, I'm putting these videos out strictly for strictly to get better at it. So there's going to be a fuck ton of crap videos in here. Until I get better, I'm going to continue to lose weight and live life and be happy. This is the Big Black Dude signing out. Enjoy.